HOA Karen kept driving across my farm, so I ended it the legal way. When I bought my farm, I didn't just buy land. I bought silence. 42 acres of open sky, knee-high grass, and the kind of quiet that hums in your chest when the wind moves through it. My grandfather used to say, "Land remembers who respects it." I believed that. Every fence post I hammered in, every seed I planted, every sunrise I watched from the porch, it felt earned. Then she showed up. Her name was Linda, but around town everyone knew her as the HOA Karen. Perfect hair, perfect SUV, perfect sense of entitlement. My farm bordered a new housing development, identical. Beige houses stacked side by side, like someone had copied and pasted them. They had an HOA. I didn't. My property had been there for generations. Long before their Stone Valley Estates sign went up like a crown on borrowed dirt. The first time she drove across my field, I thought it was a mistake. I was fixing irrigation lines when I saw tire tracks carving a fresh scar through my alfalfa. Then I saw her, white SUV bouncing casually over my land, cutting across to save maybe 2 minutes instead of using the paved road. I flagged her down. "Ma'am," I said, trying to stay calm, "this is private property." She rolled her window down halfway, sunglasses still on. "It's not posted," she replied flatly. "And this is the fastest route to the main road." "It's my farm," I said. She shrugged. "Well, it's not like you're using all of it." And just like that, she drove off. I stood there in disbelief, staring at crushed crops that would never grow back. The second time, I called out louder. She ignored me. The third time, I took photos. By the fourth week, it wasn't just her. She had started a pattern. Morning commute, afternoon grocery run, weekend outings, always across my field, and sometimes other HOA members followed her lead. Deep ruts cut through the soil, seedlings flattened, irrigation lines snapped. I lost almost 3 rows of early season planting because of those tires. I walked into the HOA office one afternoon, polite, calm, papers in hand. "I need this to stop," I told the board. Linda sat at the head of the table like a queen on a throne. "Your land isn't part of our community," she said coolly. "We can't control where residents drive." "You can inform them they're trespassing." She leaned back. "If you don't want people driving there, put up a fence." I stared at her. There was a fence. She had knocked down a section the second week and claimed it looked unstable. That night, I stood at the broken fence line under the fading light and felt something heavy settle in my chest. It wasn't anger anymore. It was disrespect. They didn't see a farm. They saw empty space. They saw something they could take from because it wasn't polished and suburban. So I stopped arguing. I started documenting. Trail cameras, time-stamped photos, damage reports, receipts for destroyed irrigation parts, soil assessments.